Hello, everybody. Here today with another random rant. Don't know how many people are actually enjoying these or not, but I'm going to go ahead and give you my 2 cents anyway. And if you don't like the random rants, feel free to leave me a comment or hit the dislike button to kind of point me in the direction you want to go. Even leave me a comment of things that maybe bug you and see if they bug me as well. So basically what I'm here to talk about today is I ended up taking my neighbor again to the doctor's office. She had a colonoscopy in that a while back, and they had to bring her out for her, final checkup to see kind of like the follow-up exam, whatever. I got her out there and basically got her in the building, and they told her not to sit down. The doctor was, I don't know if he had some empty, cancellations or not, or if he was just underbooked today. But they got her right back in the room real quick. She didn't have to sit down. It's hard for her to get up and down real easy. It kind of slows her down a lot. So I went back and I asked how long they thought it might be, because I usually will go do some other running for her, go do some other errands, that kind of stuff for her while I'm waiting for her at the doctor's office. I hate being inside hospitals and doctor's office. That's where the sick people are. So I try and stay out of that building as much as possible. They said it'd be like 5 minutes, and I just could not believe the fact. So I went and moved the car out of the front of the doorway where I dropped her off, and she basically was in there long enough for me to walk back into the building. I was in there, I would say maybe a minute and a half. So I'm guessing she was in that room less than 5 minutes with the doctor. I asked her if she actually even got examined by the doctor, and she told me no. That all he did was ask her if her stomach had been hurting or any, and basically how she was doing. She said her stomach has not been hurting and that she's doing pretty good. So he basically, sent her home. He didn't give her any new prescription, nothing like that at all. She'd had a prescription from a couple days ago that we stopped by Hy-Vee and picked up, which was fine, whatever there. But why couldn't he have done this over the phone? I mean, I understand the fact that maybe they can't charge for a phone, consultation the same as they can charge for an office call. But by the time she actually got up, she got, dressed and stuff, and I had to wait for her there. She's usually 10 minutes minimum, maybe 15 minutes by the time she gets up, gets her shoes on, gets her coat on, gets the door, that kind of stuff, just getting out to the door. And then it's wintertime, so my car's running this whole time, wasting fuel and all that great crap. So then by the time we get her in the car, that's another easily 5-10 minutes get in the car. So now we're 15 minutes minimum, probably 20 minutes already at this point. Drive out there, it's about 6-7 minutes to the hospital, not a big deal. But then it's another, I would say, a good 3 to 5 minutes to actually get her into the doctor's office itself. So now we're 20 minutes, we're 30 minutes into this whole ordeal at this moment. She's in the office for, like I said, could not have been 5 minutes. She probably saw the doctor, because I'm talking 5 minutes was as long as she was gone away from, me. I mean, it was literally 5-6 minutes most. You figure it takes her 2 minutes to walk back there, 2 minutes to walk back out. And so we're now looking, she's with the doctor 3 minutes. Absolute most she could have been with this guy. And then we have another 5 minutes to get in the car by the time I go get the car, pull it up to the door for her, because obviously she's not going to be able to walk across the parking lot. Get her in the car, we drive her home, assuming we don't stop at Hy-Vee. So we still got a 7-minute drive home, so we're now another 10 minutes. We're 40 minutes into this, absolute minimum. Then by the time I get her out of the car, back up to the yard, up the sidewalk, back in the house, get her back down, we're a good hour, easily an hour minimum out of her life. And it was a 3-minute conversation that he asked, hey, does your stomach hurt? She could have easily said on the phone, no, my stomach doesn't hurt. Or if she'd said, yes, my stomach's been causing me problems and I have other issues, blah, 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 then she could have then made an appointment and went out there if she needed to. But I just could not imagine why anybody needs to waste an hour of two people's lives, because I was also having to take her there, that kind of thing. So we got 2 hours of wasted time for not even 3 minutes to be seen with a doctor. I don't know. This is just a bunch of horse crap. I know everybody's out thinking, well, you can't bill if they're not in the office. Why not? Why don't we set up a deal to where they can record the conversation if the insurance companies worry about them not actually making the phone call, record the phone call, audit them every once in a while, monitor it, once every 6 months, do a check real quick on them. And I'm sure the doctor would be more than happy to bill out half price of the office visit, because he had nothing to do. He said pick up a phone, and it could have been done by a nurse. It wouldn't have affected his day in any way, shape, or form. The nurse could have called. And I can't imagine that any of us out there paying for Medicaid, Medicare, and all kind of stuff, we're all paying for that, you know, for the health care for the elderly anyway. Why not just go ahead and say the heck with it, man? You know, there's so much of this crap. Just knock off the bureaucratic bull crap on it and just tell us what we need to know. There's no reason why 2 hours, I mean, an hour for each of us, but both of us had to be there for 3 minutes in an office. So, anyway, just a way for me to blow off a little steam here. If you made it this far, thanks for listening. I guess hit the like button if you agree with me. If this could have been done over the phone, hit the dislike if you believe she did need to waste an hour of her life and then in turn waste an hour of my life to go out there for 3 minutes of a question that could have been answered over the phone. So anyway, go ahead and comment at the bottom, shoot me an email, anything you'd like me to kind of talk about or like rant about. So also feel free to hit that button right up top there for that subscribe. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day.